So I'm hanging out over at vaporspace.com and I find out that Grimmgreen is going to be giving away a Provari. And what he wants is members to do a video to explain why they deserve to win this Provari. I had to think long and hard about this because I've been vaping for about 4 years now. I started out with the Enjoy and Pro. For those of you that don't know what it is, I'm happy for you. There's other products that I advanced to along the way, but eventually I found earlier this year V2 e-cigarettes, which is a great e-cigarette. Now, if you like the pen style, the cigarette style, whatever you want to call them, it's a very good e-cigarette. And my better half was wise enough along the way to avoid the electronic cigarettes back when I was vaping the Enjoy, the Crave, the 59, homeless guy socks, whatever I could get my hands on. She was smart enough to avoid the whole vaping thing and stick with the analog cigarettes. But when the V2 came along, she tried it, and of course they have more flavors than just the regular or menthol. And she enjoyed the cherry and the vanilla and the coffee and flavors like that. So she started to get into vaping. So I got her own kit, and this began a process. Everything that I got since then, I've got one for me and one for her. Which gets us to the point of why I deserve a Provari. And I'm not even going with I was so generous as to get her the thing she needed to vape, because obviously I love her. I'm going to try to hook her up with some stuff. But that gets us to the Provari. I don't have a mod right now. What I have is an Ego Twist with a Smoke Tech screw or Titan tank, depending on where you purchase it. It's a very good product. Excellent vapor, throat hit flavor. I love vaping with it. And I'm not sure that I need a Provari. I don't intend to go out and purchase a Provari because a Provari is roughly in the range of $200. And I'm a trucker. So I'm out on the road most of the time, and that means when I order stuff and it comes to the house, she often gets it before I did. Now, if I am to buy one Provari, then I would be buying two Provaris, and she would get the box first. She would open it up. She would see the packing list, which would say $400 for two Provaris, right? At that point, she would take her Provari out of the box and beat me over the head with it. Now, I've never had a Provari, so I don't know how tough those things are. I got a pretty hard head up there. I don't know which one would win, but assumably, she's going to break the Provari while she's beating me with it. Which means I will have a Provari and she won't. And then every time I go to vape with it, which I'm going to enjoy it, I'm sure. It's going to be a great product, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be like blah, 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 $400. Blah, 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 Provari. You see what I'm saying? I won't get as much enjoyment out of it as some of you will, because I'm going to have to hear it. Now, sure, I'd still enjoy the product, don't get me wrong. You know, maybe I should just buy one. But anyway, you get the picture. Now, what I'm saying here is, it's a very nice deed that Grimmgreen is doing, giving away Provari. But in me, you have the opportunity to not only give away a Provari, but you can A, save a Provari from becoming the dreaded blunt object with which I will be beaten. And B, you will save me a beating. Now I'll still hear the blah, blah, blah stuff while I'm vaping. And you know what? It's great. I'm used to it. It's good. I can deal with it. But you're saving me from a beating, and you're saving the Provari. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself here and just assume that I'm going to win the contest. I don't want to seem to be that way. All I'm saying is, in the event that I do win the contest, my girl watches all my videos. So if I thank you for the Provari with a black eye, you'll know why it happened. This video here. Anyway, thanks for the great contest, Grimmgreen. I hope I win. If I don't, I hope whoever gets it enjoys it, as I'm sure they will. And thank you, Vaporspace, for letting us know about this great contest.